Hello, fine viewers of KySportsStyle.com. Joe Cox here on what has been a great week to follow the Kentucky Wildcats. Saturday afternoon in Papa John's Cardinal Stadium, Kentucky took down number 11 Louisville 41-38 in what is undeniably the biggest win of the Mark Stoops era and possibly one of the biggest in Wildcat history. Coming into the game, the storyline was Louisville quarterback Lamar Jackson, and justifiably so. But coming out of the game, the story is Kentucky quarterback Steven Johnson, who passed for over 300 yards, led the Wildcats in rushing, and looked like a seasoned veteran of 10 weeks of play as he led Kentucky on their game-winning drive. Kentucky, with a 7th win, advances in the bowl pecking order, looking increasingly like the Tax Slayer Bowl, which used to be the Gator Bowl, if you're an old-timer like me, down in Jacksonville, Florida, likely against Miami or Georgia Tech. So an intriguing matchup, one that will be the highest prestige bowl game Kentucky's had probably since the Outback Bowl on New Year's Day of 1999. If it's not the Tax Slayer, the Belk Bowl in Charlotte is looking like a pretty good possibility, and you still hear a few possible whispers for the Liberty Bowl or the Music City Bowl. But the CEO of the Tax Slayer Bowl has publicly said if Alabama holds serve against Florida, it'll be Kentucky. Great win. Again, you go back to the topic of is it the greatest win in modern Kentucky football? It's the biggest road upset for Kentucky since the 1977 season when they went to Happy Valley and knocked off Penn State. So anything that's the biggest anything in 4 decades has to count for something. Kentucky has turned that momentum to the recruiting arena, already going in, trying to wiggle loose some commitments from some other schools, for instance, Tennessee, which is resembling a dumpster fire under Butch Jones. So you're going to want to watch the recruiting info all the way up to signing day, particularly if Kentucky goes to their bowl game and puts up a good performance, which looks increasingly likely. A tip of the cap to Mark Stoops and the Wildcats, who got things done this season, even when the situation looked pretty dire. And a tip of the cap to Big Blue Nation. To those of you who stuck with this team and hung around, I bet Saturday afternoon was mighty sweet indeed. I hope it was. I hope we're here for many more great moments in Kentucky football. Joe Cox, KySportsStyle.com, will be with you through the bowl game, keeping you updated. Take care.